Android device for free, so we are really, really excited about it. And the HTC Hero, you know, is all about your awards. It's a really, really fantastic handset, and you'll get to play with it. It's all about the handset, especially. I think just a little bit of a kind of summary in terms of Spotify and the 3. I mean, you probably know that 3 is really, really been sort of leading the way this year in terms of our mobilising the internet strategy. So sort of partnering with Spotify, partnering with Spotify is kind of just another extension of that. So we are really excited about working with Spotify. It's a really key internet brand. It's a really exciting service, and so it kind of lends itself. It's a real extension on what we've been doing in terms of mobilising the internet and also doing things first on board. So I'm really excited. It's a really cool product. I think just a little bit of a summary on actually the HTC Hero. It's a really, really good interface. It's quite slick. We'll get you to have a little go so you can play with it as well. In terms of Spotify on the actual device, what we've done at 3 is bundled it, so we've made it easier for people to be able to buy it. So you'll be able to buy it on our £35 Texas tariff, so internet's all bundled in, quite a competitive tariff, lots of minutes, and internet's included because that's the key thing. Obviously, you need internet to use Spotify. And there's a kind of upfront handset charge there as well, which is £97.86, makes it £9 snap because of the VAT. So we're really, really excited about the offer. It's actually going to go live this week. We've had a lot of real exciting interest about it since we've announced the partnership with Spotify. Probably going to ask me this question, so I'm going to sort of give a bit of summary anyway. So obviously we're launching on the HTC Hero. It's our first Android device first. We will be looking to roll it out to more Android devices, but also Spotify are working on Series 60. So as and when that becomes available, we will be rolling it out to more mobiles as well, so we can hit more customers. So I thought that might be a question, so I thought I'd cover it, but you can always ask me other questions as well. So I'm not going to bore you too long, but just a little bit of a summary. So Spotify mobile app is really, really cool little interface. It's very similar to the PC client, so if you've seen the PC client app, it's got a home page like the PC app, and they obviously kind of scroll through what's coming to you, lots of different apps and applications. The real thing I like the most is that you can just click on it and you can stream straight away. It always prompts you if you want to add to your playlist, which I think is really good. So one of the biggest features I think of the mobile app for Spotify is the fact that you can add songs to your playlist really easily, and you can add it to an offline playlist. So the offline playlist is essentially you download the track to your phone, store it, and then when you play it offline, you don't actually consume any data once you've done that. So I think that's a really key thing for customers. I think people will be worried about this kind of service in terms of actually how much data they'll be using. So the internet add-on that we kind of include as part of the tariff has got quite a generous allowance of over 1 gig. If people just set up their playlist, download it to an offline, and then just play it from the offline, they'll have no problems with data at all. So I think that's a really, really cool, slick thing. So you can just click on there and play it, and it streams pretty much straight away. And the actual, even just pretty much from the handset, is pretty good kind of volume as well. Annoy a few people with it. I think as well, just in terms of the kind of UI, and you can see it a lot better when you get a little view of the handset, but obviously it's got a little play, forward, pause, press the information button. If I do that again, this always happens in demo, I press the touch screen wrong, but it can again see, add it to playlist. And then you can add it to offline as well, so it's really quite slick and easy to use. I think the other thing as well, just to touch on it, is search. So you just obviously type in whatever artist you want, and you can search away for whatever one you want to kind of look at. And also, I find it's quite handy because I can't type very well on these touch screens. It also saves whatever you've been looking for before, which is a lot easier than having to type it out there sometimes as well. And that's really it. I think the cool thing in terms of features, if you've not seen it on the PC as well, is it kind of gives you tracks, albums and artists, so it gives you biog on the artists as well. And the premium Spotify account gives you pre-releases, so things like Robert Williams' album, it kind of pre-releases it a lot earlier than before, which is quite a cool thing as well. And that's pretty much it in terms of the actual application. I think for me, it's probably key just to kind of hand it round so we can all have a look and let you ask me any questions if you like.
Great, thanks very much. So, does anybody have any questions?
Yeah, when does it actually go on sale?
So it will be going on sale.
How much was that, the contract?
So
Cost?
£35 a month.
Including the Spotify.
Yeah, and there's
Premium.
a £97.86 sale charge.
Yeah, what about upgrade options?
So it will be available to in retentions for customers upgrading.
Good.
Does your monthly subscription include Spotify Premium?
Yes, so
Yes.
the £35 a month and the 97.86. I would wish it was 99. Yeah. That's it. It's 24 months of Spotify's included in that.
So what if I already have a Spotify Premium account?
If you've already got a Spotify Premium account, then you can buy the HTC Hero on its own. So you can either take out, so there's two ways of doing it. Spotify Premium at the moment online is monthly recurring. So my suggestion would be you take out the HTC Hero with our Spotify bundle, it's better value, and you just start the premium account once your existing premiums actually run out. So the way that it works is when you get the HTC with Spotify, you get a
Although
voucher.
you use all the stuff that you save.
No. So you'll get the little voucher in the box, and that voucher can be applied to an existing Spotify account. So even if you've got like a free account, you can just upgrade that account to a premium account. It's all your existing playlists, etc. So if you've already got premium, just wait until it runs out, and then that day just put in your premium voucher code that you get in the box, and then bingo, you've got a better value Spotify Premium.
Will you be doing over-the-air updates?
In terms of the clients,
No, in terms of the HTC Android 2.0 update that will come out for Hero.
so in terms, yeah, so as and when we've tested it, and as and when we've got the firmware, we'll be looking to do that.
Are you totally certain it will be an over-the-air in the style of Google Experience builds?
I'm not exactly sure now, so we need to check it. But we'll do updates when we can.
Because you can't update the firmware with a Mac, for example, which is a bit of a headache for some people.
Big headache.
So you can't update the firmware on the HTC Hero
No,
via Mac.
not via a Mac.
No, we're not with OS X anyway.
And Orange currently don't do any over-the-air updates for firmware.
Yeah.
So I'm just interested to know whether.
So
You
I know
guys
it's
will-
been worked on. I know
Okay,
it's been
because
worked on.
that would heavily differentiate in your favour, I think, in that market.
So I think I can take it away and just double check exactly. I know it's been worked on, but I don't know exactly when
Because
that would be.
I'm an enormous Android fan, and the experience of all the firmware updates, I've just taken this to 1.6, gone and played it up for 2 months, and it's just seamlessly beautiful. It works. It'd be great if I can get one of those, because I have a much paid out Orange. Right
Yeah.
now.
Is the Hero available without Spotify subscription?
What's the pricing on that?
So the handset on its own is on the £35 tariff. So you just don't have to pay the £97.6.
That's attractive.
Is it all 24-month contract?
Yes.
Can you buy the music off the mobile via Spotify?
Not currently, no. So you can buy it off PC.
Okay.
If you had both, you probably wouldn't need to purchase it.
If you want to.
If you want to.
If you want
you
to.
really want to pay the artist.
Okay.
I know it's going off subject, but do you
Most
know?
people I want to pay money to are not on Spotify.
Do you know what's going on with the other new Android handsets downstream?
No, so we're not confirmed any concepts. That's something that we need to confirm later.
Anybody over here? Anybody try?
Might just for hand.